Hello and welcome to episode 40 of GouFlections, where I'm gonna share the biggest lesson I'd say that I've learned that had the biggest impact on my life. Over the past few years, my biggest struggle was that I wasn't disciplined, I wasn't motivated, and I had a lot of negative feelings that kept me stuck in my life. It would be a whole bunch of negative self-talk around me being unworthy, me being a failure, me being behind, that I won't amount to anything. And I would attach myself to those feelings and I would believe them. I would be, yes, I'm a failure because I haven't done this and that and that. And yes, I'm behind because that person has done that and accomplished this and I haven't done it yet. Yes, I'm unworthy because I haven't had the impact that I wanted on the world, and that makes me valueless. And that would cause me to spiral further and further down, because once you believe such things about yourself, how can you ever be excited and motivated to work towards something more meaningful? And that would, of course, render me staying in bed a lot and sleeping a lot and socially isolating myself and not being productive and just turning into all the bad habits that distract and escape myself from all those negative feelings that I tend to believe and attach my identity to. Up until I started realizing that feelings, no matter how real they seem, in how they make my heart race, or the pressure that they put on my chest, or my clammy hands, or my demotivation and low energy. Now, no matter how real they seem to be, they don't actually reflect reality. And examples of those are all the push-up challenges that I've been taking. My heart is racing. My feelings are telling me that people are going to point fingers. They're going to laugh. They're going to shame me. They're going to throw eggs on tomatoes. Security is going to get called. I'm going to be chased out of the mall. And police is going to get involved. And my life will be ruined. It's absolutely crazy. And once I realized, and I've proved to myself with real concrete examples where my feelings told me that, if you do this, it's gonna be horrible and bad and it's gonna turn extremely negative for you. And every time those feelings said that, and I still took that action, and that action yielded quite the opposite results, I got immense concrete proof that feelings aren't real. They don't represent reality. They're not correct. And as I internalized that with more and more actions, it has given me an immense source of power over my life. That whenever those feelings of unworthiness and being behind and a failure, I realize, hey, remember these feelings, these strong feelings that are trying to convince you of those negative things? Remember in the past when you've disproved feelings before? So those feelings don't represent reality. You're not behind, you're not a failure, you're not unworthy. On the contrary, you're exactly those things. You are worthy, you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be in life. You are successful because you're pursuing and pushing yourself to improve and grow and pushing past those struggles and not giving up. And so once I internalized that deep within, the feelings over time start to have less and less power over me. It's something that I just notice and observe, but still act regardless. And after a while, those feelings get tired. And if anything, your subconscious mind is getting reprogrammed by those new actions that you're taking. Because those actions are kind of teaching your subconscious that, hey, No. What you think is going to happen or what you think about yourself is not actually true. Because I'm gaining more and more evidence to prove otherwise. So whenever I feel that I'm a failure and I continue to take actions and be productive, I'm proving myself otherwise. So the biggest lesson here, that step number one, no matter how strong your feelings are, truly know for an absolute fact that they're not true. They're not necessarily true, and they don't necessarily reflect reality, right? And then after you figure that out, step number two, the only way to change your feelings is by acting exactly opposite to those feelings. And with time, your feelings will change to be aligned with those new actions you're taking. Because if you continue taking the same actions that support those feelings, hey, I'm a failure, so you continue to act as a failure, those feelings will grow stronger, and then it's really hard to get out of it. But instead, if you get the feeling of I'm a failure, but you act like a successful person, and a successful person is pretty much one who doesn't give up, those feelings will start subsiding with time, and you will start feeling like a winner. Feelings aren't real. And actions are the only way you can influence your feelings.